Yo, what's up? I don't think my microphone's working. It's plugged in, but the light isn't turning green, so I apologize for the audio. What's up? Oh, jeez. I had a coaching session yesterday with a very, very inspiring young man, and I just realized the power of letting people go through their process by themselves out loud and just holding space and prompting them with the right questions, but then letting them solve their internal issues. So that's what I'm doing right now, baby. Ooh, this shirt is way older than my YouTube channel. So I'm waiting for a bath. I'm gonna take a Epsom salt bath and relax. I don't know if you've noticed, I got this thing in my teeth. Um, Coming home is it brings up a lot of challenges. One of them being my very own parents, and I don't blame them. They don't like to see me when I'm not doing well, when I have a headache, and if they think there's a possibility that something may help, they want me to do that. So this last week I've been going to a bunch of doctors. I went to the dentist who put this in, and I've been just like, it's been frustrating because I feel like spending most of my time as a patient, but I know it comes from love, and they just want me to help, but crazy stuff has been taking place. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. But I'm alive, I'm kicking, and the strong metaphor that I'm really holding on to dearly as a lesson is to trust that when life gives you a storm, if you can make it through the storm, it will reward you with a beautiful destination that's even better than you could ever imagine. And what has that looked like for me is just really this deep surrender of like, all right, I surrender. I'll go to the dentist, even though like it's so frustrating, especially with family members who think, um, that something can help. But to to go to the dentist, I didn't want to go in the first place, and then he like asked me if I agreed, and okay, then I'm gonna have to come back 3 or 4 times. Everything in my mind was saying, no, this is stupid. You've already checked for TMJ. This isn't gonna help. You didn't even want to come. Your mom forced you to do this. But then I'm like, all right, let's do the opposite of whatever my head says. I'm learning this from the Surrender Experiment, a book by Michael Singer, the same author of The Untethered Soul. And basically, I've just been saying yes to life, especially when the voice in my head wants to say no. Another example of that is I chose to see a psychiatrist who I'd seen like 2 years ago, who had put me on meds, these antidepressants that made me suicidal. And that was like a very scary situation. I think I lasted 2 or 3 days, and I was like, screw this. This was 2 years ago. And I'm pretty scared of this guy, of this medicine, of whatever he's going to say, of his philosophy on life and healing and medication. But I told my dad, I was like, look, I'm open to anything. I will do whatever I can in my power to make you feel better, to help the family dynamic. There's a lot of family drama going on. I mean, what else is new? But I told him that. So he's like, all right, will you see this guy, Barry? So I said, yeah. And I was like stepping into my fear. And it turned out to be really well. It went really well. And it's like, as long as whatever I'm doing is giving me more truth, I've kind of let go of this story of like, all right, I got to be so spiritual. I have to be this purist and not eat this meat or this type of diet. It's allowing me to be flexible, and it's really this deep, deep, deep trust in life that I've been cultivating of, yeah, even though my mind is saying, no, we want fruit and raw vegan and these healthy things. I'm like, okay, there's meat, like, let's eat it, and then sit with it and see how I feel. And taking each opportunity as a new one, as if, all right, let's experiment. So earlier this week, I was an emotional wreck. Holy shit. I woke up, I think it was like Sunday morning or Monday morning. What day is it? Yeah, I think Monday. I woke up just so anxious. And I was like, oh, I'm so anxious. Like, where did this come from? I haven't been anxious in years. Um, but it runs in my family. Maybe that's a hint. I'm home visiting my family. The anxiety comes back. What could that imply? So I woke up, I'm so anxious, but I'm like, all right, I really need to do my morning practice, my breathing, I'll journal, meditate, do whatever it takes. I'm not resisting the anxiety, but I'm like, all right, I need to sit with this and let it go. And and then my mom comes upstairs, and I'm like talking to her, and I'm like, Mom, I'm feeling anxious. I really just want to meditate, and it's been tough for me because a lot of emotions have been wanting to come through, but because I'm with my family, I don't have as much space and time alone where I can be like, hey, I'm feeling something heavy. Can I go just be alone for 2 hours and go meditate or go sit with my guitar and play music? I haven't had the space to do that. If I knew in advance when it was gonna come, I could tell them like, hey, tomorrow at 4, I'm gonna have a little breakdown, so don't plan anything. But that's not how it's been working. I woke up Monday morning, felt like someone had dumped a whole bucket of anxiety all over my body. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? Blah blah blah. And then just boom, tears. Just started bawling hysterically. It's like wake up, do my morning practice, and then cry. And throughout the day, I think I cried like 4 or 5 times. It just kept coming on the. I pulled over on the car, driving on the road. I had to pull over to cry. Just random things were just like invoking so much emotion. And then Tuesday, I sat down to have a talk with my dad and cried a bunch too. I just had all this wanting to get out. I was at dinner celebrating my mom's birthday a week early at this nice steakhouse with huge portions. Oh my gosh. And I just started crying after the meal. It's like I had so much. I felt like, yeah, it's like this like psychedelic ceremony, like emotion just coming through with no logic behind it, just like boom. And my logical mind wants to figure it out. Oh, why am I feeling this way? How can I fix it? Is something coming up? Do I need to work through it? But I've just let go of everything and just, all right, let's let it go. So Monday, Tuesday, I had a cry-a-thon. It was the cry light of the week, getting like the highlight and the cry. And then Wednesday, just been feeling much better, feeling super relieved, and I ended up starting taking a pharmaceutical as well, which is probably like the scariest thing. I mentioned earlier in this video, the last time I took a pharmaceutical literally made me want to kill myself. The first pill was like super anxiety attack. I had a panic attack. Lights were coming from everywhere. Sounds were like everywhere. I was just like, this is crazy. I had a crazy panic attack. Ended up doing Wim Hof breathing for like so long, and then it put me in this beautiful place. And then the next morning I woke up with a horrible headache, and I was like, all right, no more. Second pill I took, it didn't make me like I want to jump off the building suicidal. It was more like, hey, what if I just like walked into the street and then a car hit me? Or what if I just like hung out in the train tracks for as long as I could? And that scares me. So in order to stay open, my intentions for now is stay true to myself and stay open. And so I'm like, all right, let's bring it on. Pharmaceuticals. My dad's much happier. My sister, my family is, pretty conventional when it comes to healing and medicine. So, and I've decided that I'm going to treat this as if I would a fast or another experiment. Again, the goal is being how can I increase my mind-body connection and know myself and love myself better and grow as an individual. So here I am. I've had some side effects here. I feel like it was like pulsing, but instead of being like, oh no, I took this poison, it's killing me, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, body, how are we doing? Is this a big issue? I didn't get a yes. I was like, okay, all right, you got this. We can maintain. So I'm basically trying to use the tools I've used from the non-conventional side of medicine and apply them. So that's all for today. I gotta go take this bath. Let me see. I think it would be weird if I brought you guys with me, but I can prove to you that I'm not lying. Alright, I guess we got a couple more minutes to spare, but I gotta get undressed. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. I want to express my gratitude for those of you that watch these videos. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I just want to share, like, if you're going through a hard time and you're amidst this storm that I talked about, just trust that the final destination is going to be way better than you ever imagined. If you're trying to get from point A to B and a hurricane comes and drifts you off course, I promise you, even if it's not C, D, E, F, G, even if it's Z, it's going to be awesome. Because whatever is making my heart beat, whatever put me here, whatever allows the laws of the universe to exist, is pretty powerful, right? Can we agree on that? It's like even hard to think, beyond comprehension. And I just trust that whatever is making my heart beat wants me to be here for a reason. And even if there's sad moments and scary moments and challenges and storms, I'm still along for the ride. So that's been my deep lesson, a deep surrender of trusting life and really letting go of the story in my head. Even if it's like, oh, I've been to so many doctors and I've already seen therapists and this and it's not going to help. I don't want to listen to this person unless it comes from me and blah, blah, blah. It's like, what about life, you know? What if I treat every moment like the person in front of me was hand selected by the universe in this specific moment in time to send me a message? So I've been trying to wear that perspective. I sit down, I'm like, okay, this is a messenger from the divine, Rasta Moses, the universe, the void, whatever you want to call it. This is a messenger here to help me or to teach me something or to help me grow or to guide me or to receive something from me where I have an opportunity to grow and teach something. And treating every moment like that, even when it doesn't feel like it. Not saying it's easy, but certainly worth a shot. Big love. Going back to Chiang Mai in a few days, so maybe I'll pick up the vlog then. Till then, more.